Hey, good morning. Today is day 19 since I had my PRK surgery. My last video was done, I believe it was day 7 post op. January 10th was my last video. This video is about day 8 through day 19. Still going through my healing process. I was somewhat concerned. I did reach out to my doctor's office yesterday. They said that, where I am, this is day 2 of week 3, so this is day 19. My doctor actually said I'm right where I should be at this part of the healing process. I have yet to drive, so I'm still seeing blurred vision, so nighttime is an issue. So just a lot of the oncoming lights, the brightness is bothering me. It's hard for me to keep my eyes open. So when I'm a passenger in a vehicle, it's as though my eyes are trying to open, but they're trying to fight with themselves to close. And so I have limited, I call it eye energy. So I'm not driving as of yet. I am back to work. I've been back to work. This is my second week. The computer had been extremely challenging. I did decrease the light on my computer. I also found that if I stand up and kind of look down, that it's easier, but it's been an extremely challenging second week as far as working on the computer. A lot of eye fatigue. I think it's increased dryness. I had read where they said you can increase your lubricating drops to every 30 minutes if you're working on a computer. Hadn't tried it yet. Right now, my drop schedule, I'm doing Sustain Ultra lubricating eye drops, non-preservatives. I do those every hour and a half. I'm still doing my Hydra Eyes vitamins. I take 2 of those a day. I'm still doing my vitamin C, 1,000 milligrams a day. And then every night I do my Sustain ointment. I was told to do that for 3 to 4 weeks. So I've been doing the ointment since January 10th. For my app I use for my reminder, it's an app. I have an Apple iPhone. I use Pill Reminder. It's that red and white icon. Basically, it's set for the things I'm doing right now. So my Sustain Ultra Lubricating Drops every hour and a half. You can only do, with a free app, you can only do 2 medications. So my Hydra Eyes and my vitamin C, I just did that as one. But I know I do my vitamin C at a certain time in the day, and then I do my Hydra Eyes at a different time in the day. You just check it off as you do them. It's a really cool app. You may want to check it out. It just helps me to stay focused and on target. I typically get a reminder on my Apple Watch as well, so I always know when to do my drops. Basically, my journey has been challenging, at times depressing, longer than what I had anticipated. I want to just kind of tell you guys what to expect if you're going through this journey. Again, this is day 19 for me. I've not driven yet, don't feel comfortable. I am progressing. Things are getting better. It is kind of challenging at times to really get a clear focus. But right now I'm going through a healing recovery from the PRK surgery, but I'm also going through the adjustment of my eyes because I did monovision, to where my left eye is for up close, and then my right eye is for distance. And so imagine trying to balance that out. So I think it's the recovery process along with trying to adjust to having my eyes set for 2 different types of vision. Let's see, the worst part of my journey has probably been just the frequent drops. I do them every hour and a half. I think for me, probably sleeping through the night. So I may go to sleep. Right before I go to sleep, I do my Sustain Ultra Lubricating Drops. I wait about 15 minutes, and then I do my Sustain Ointment. Ointment's like a Vaseline. I typically go to sleep. I may sleep about 5 to 6 hours, wake up, and typically my eyes are really dry. They are getting better with that level of dryness, though. But I wake up, I immediately do my drops. I typically wait 5 minutes in between drops. I do 2 drops per eye, and that's been helping. Most frustrating thing, I think, is just not being able to drive, working on the computer, just the eye fatigue. What I notice is if I'm looking up, it's very challenging. So I've been limited on TV because it is somewhat of a challenge. The crazy thing is when I'm looking at my phone like this, it's really not an issue, which is so interesting. But I had been doing a lot of research just to say, okay, how should I be feeling as I'm progressing? I think the biggest thing is from the day you do surgery, they may say, you may be off 4 days. They told me average time off 4 days. But then there's a whole process, right? My doctor, I did call him yesterday because I was concerned to make sure that my progression was moving in the right direction. She did say give it up to 4 weeks. So that's 4 weeks, which I hadn't anticipated that long of a healing process time. And so I just want to make sure that I provide you guys information if you're going through the journey to where you know exactly where you should be. Everybody's different, but my journey has just been dry eyes, vision issues, so not being able to really see at night. I typically leave as early as 5:30, so it's still dark outside. So that's just been a challenge for me. Trying to keep my eyes open when I'm in the vehicle just seems so challenging. And I don't know if it's because of all the oncoming lights, but it's like trying to open my eyes and they're just fighting to close. And so I say I have eye energy, so I just kind of use it in bursts. I've been a passenger, but it's challenging. This is my second week back in the office, and again, it's frustrating and it's challenging because I feel like I do have limited visibility. When I'm looking like straight ahead or down, it's not as bad. But of course, when I'm walking and I'm trying to balance out my vision, it can just be extremely frustrating. Week 2 of the recovery process. Just know that you're still healing. You're still going to have blurred vision. I haven't really had any pain. If anything, just the dryness. And I really experienced that in the morning when I first wake up. I did talk to my doctor yesterday and I asked her, should I set a timer to where I can wake up every, 2 hours throughout the night? She said no. If I wake up in the middle of the night, and if I want to do a lubricating drop, go ahead. But I think the biggest part for me is when I wake up, slowly opening my eyes, because there's been times I just woke up and it's like sometimes it feels like I've ripped my top layer of my eye off, if that makes any sense. So just be mindful of that. Again, just frustrating because I did expect to be back at 100%, and it's a process. One thing I do want to share with you guys is I had no clue as to what would help me, considering I do have to work on the computer. I did do some research, and gamers and people who are on the computer for a long period of time, they wear something called gunners. It's Gunner Optics. I bought a pair of these glasses yesterday. Now, it was an investment. I got mine from Best Buy. They were $49.99, but these glasses are supposed to help with computer work. And so, again, Gunner. These are Gunner Optics Enigma. The number on these are E like Edward, N like Nancy, 1-00101. I got the onyx and the amber, so the lens is the amber lens. But one of the things why I decided to invest in these is because it adds moisture to your eyes. And I will tell you, I was able to watch TV last night with minimal discomfort. I definitely went longer without doing drops. I think I went up to almost 3 hours and my eyes wasn't nearly as dry. With these glasses, I can actually work on the computer and it's not a killer. Working on the computer was just a killer for me. It was so miserable. I'll put them on so you can kind of see what they look like. Again, they're called Gunner Optics, and to be honest with you, they look cute, but for the biggest part, they've just been a blessing for me to be able to get my work done, to be able to focus. So they help with eye fatigue, eye dryness. They help with, they say, halos and blurred vision at night. So try them. I'm not promoting them. I'm just saying this is what has worked for me. A friend of mine had said, you can go to Walmart and get computer glasses. Amazon did have a pair called maybe Gunnies, and they were like $17. But the reason why I got these is because they did promote, they help with hydration of the eyes. And so I'm hopeful that this will help me to kind of balance out the dryness of my eyes and maybe not have to do my drops as often. What else did I want to share? I really think that's it. Just be patient. Every day has been a different type of day. I will share this. I went shopping on Saturday, and we were out for probably about 2.5 hours. I did notice after, looking around and shopping, my vision did get somewhat blurred. I felt a little lightheaded, so I did have to sit down, for probably like 5 minutes and just close my eyes. Extremely frustrating, but again, because I'm trying to balance with the monovision, one for distance, one for up close, that played a part in that unbalancedness, and then of course the healing recovery. I did move my appointment up. I was scheduled for my month follow-up the second week in February. I did move that up to January 29th because, again, I don't want to make assumptions that I'm trending in the right direction as far as my healing process. So I do want to go in earlier. I'll be a few days shy of my first 30 days, but that's okay. I just need them to look at my eyes, let me know that they're healing appropriately, everything looks okay. As far as vision, I mean, I can read close up, I can see far away. It's not 100% sharp. When I went to my doctor's appointment, my 1 week follow up, I think my left eye was 20/20, my right eye was 20/30. So again, progression every single day. It's just I am not 100%. I'm still not driving, so I'm relying on people to drive me every day, and I'm restricted on what I can do. So it's restricted on television watching. So I watch television in little increments, and then of course computer work. So I can't just work a straight. Oh gosh, I can't even work a straight hour on the computer. It's better with these glasses. And so when I do an update again, I'll kind of give you guys a more current update as far as did the glasses help and did it increase my computer usage time. So anyway, I'm going to close out. Just want to follow up with you guys. Just say stay on your journey. I mean, it's not a lot we can do at this point. We've already pulled the trigger. So just be patient. Trust the process. If you have questions, please let me know. All right, thanks. Have a great day.